Brandon Figueroa outworks and breaks Nery down over 7 rounds with a well-placed uppercut to the midsection. Although Nery was having success early in the fight, he wasn't able to keep up with Brandon's consistent pressure and work rate round after round. Both fighters looked vulnerable with their leaky defense and inaccuracy. Nery threw extremely loopy shots with little to no regard or placement. Figueroa looked puzzled by movement, having to reset time and time again, as Nery would occasionally utilize his footwork in an attempt to gather himself and continue scoring points on the cards. Again, both fighters looked extremely vulnerable. Although Brandon got the stoppage win, he wasn't looking too commanding during the course of the fight. I think an important factor in his victory was more or less how gassed Nery was. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure that body punch zapped some life out of him, but it almost seemed like Nery was looking for a way out once his gas tank hit E early in the 7th round. With this win, not only does Brandon become a legitimate world champion, but he is now headed into a unification fight and showdown with cool boy Steph Fulton in September, a very special fighter himself who can pretty much do it all, but does have a power deficiency. Either way, I think Brandon has a lot to work on and tighten up before that showdown in just 4 months. On the other hand, Nery has a lot to consider. He has always had weight issues, and it is clear as day at this point that his power is not there at 122. It also doesn't help him gain leverage or more power when he wings his shots the way he does now, but that's a bad habit he can't seem to get away from. His discipline has always been questionable, but even so, I had picked him to win this fight because I really thought his power paired with Brandon's availability to get hit would suffice. And even though Nery was up on the scorecards and had his moments where he landed some cracking power shots, his lack of consistency and discipline truly did him in. Great win for Brandon, and we all know what's next, but now what's next for Nery? He struggles to make to 122, impossible for him to move back down to 118, a weight class where he was much more effective at earlier in his career, and he lacks the engine, seems to lack the heart, and now the power at 122 and any division really north of it. I know he has stated in the past that he has little to no interest in boxing outside of it simply being his job, and unfortunately for him, natural talent and power can only carry you so far. I think Luis has a lot to contemplate and dwell on for some time to come. Either way, folks, what did you guys think about the fight itself? Can Nery redeem himself from this and become more disciplined in order to reach the heights of the sport once again in the future? Or is he too far gone? Can Brandon Figueroa continue down this warpath and possibly take out Stephen Fulton in September? Does he even have a shot? Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. Like always, this is Shay at King Me Boxing, signing out.